everyone. Steve Robinson here. We're in Martial Arts Monday. We're nearing the end of this workshop. Workshop 5. In Workshop 5, for this 6 to 8 week block of material, the bully's approaching from the side. By now you know it's a roundhouse kick we've been working on. We work on a front kick, roundhouse kick combination. We've been working on 2 different variations to headlock. One where you punch the bully 2 times in the belly, and the second variation is when you drop down to one knee and strike them. Hey, if you've been around for a while, let me ask you a question. Way back in the day, when we first started, we'll say 1992, okay? Way back in the day when we first started, how many moves did we start with? Did we start with 15 moves? Did we start with 30 moves? Or 49 moves? Yeah, we started with 49 moves way back in 1992, 49 strategies we call them, okay? Now, we take those 49 strategies and we package them together into 10 6 to 8 week workshops, okay? 49 strategies packaged together into 10 6 to 8 week workshops. Now, what we have learned over the years in working with many students, men, women, boys, girls, gifted athletes, okay? What we have learned is you really don't need 49 moves to be able to protect yourself. So even though in the manual, even though we still use the 49 moves in the manual, we focus on the essential 49 moves. And quite frankly, it's down to about 20 essential moves current day, okay? So now, Workshop 5, bullies approach you from the side. You've been here for what, 6, 7 weeks or so, all right? Roundhouse kick, front kick, roundhouse kick, jump roundhouse kick. We'll start there, and then time permitting, we'll work on headlock, all right? Now, roundhouse kick. What are some of the benefits? 1, it is a very powerful kick. 2, when you throw a roundhouse kick, you want to hit with the instep part of your foot. That's really not a benefit, but when you throw the roundhouse kick, you're kicking him in the tummy, and you want to hit with the instep part of your foot. So let's get right into it, all right? Graduation week is right around the corner. Starting your guard stance, just watch the first time, okay? I'm in my guard stance. I'm going to kick with this back leg, okay? I'm going to throw the kick. All right? So, I'm going to start with my right leg. Why don't you start with your right leg, okay? Let's target 5 kicks. So, starting your guard stance, bullies to the side of you. It's the roundhouse kick. You ready? Go. That's 1. You ready? We're shooting for 5. That's the goal. That's the target. 2. Good. Run number 3. You ready? Go. Run number 4. Okay, you ready? Hitting with the instep part of the foot. Go. Run number 5. You ready? Go. Good. Let's switch legs. 5 kicks, left leg. What's the big advantage of a roundhouse kick? It is designed for power. So, guard stance, and go. There's 1. You ready? Go. There's 2. You ready? Go. There's 3. 2 left. You ready? Go. There's 4. 1 more. You ready? Targets to the side. You want to hit him in his belly. The cool thing is, you can aim for his legs as well, okay? And go. And relax. All right. So you can check off, if you're following along in your manual, page 28, strategy 22. You just did the roundhouse kick. We are going to move into strategy 23, the jump roundhouse kick. Now, something about jump kicks, and you've heard me talk about this frequently. When you throw a jump kick, The reason we let me say it this way, the reason we teach jump kicks in the program is not the traditional reason. The traditional reason for jump kicks is so that you can kick higher, so that you can strike the target, the head, okay? That is not the reason we teach jump kicks. We do not suggest you kick high, okay? We teach jump kicks because kids like them. They're fun. I think more kids like jump kicks than adults do. I don't think adults like jump kicks that much, but they're fun. Number one, jump kicks are fun. Number two, jump kicks, whether it's a jump front kick, a jump spin back kick, or in this case, a jump roundhouse kick, jump kicks will help you develop better balance and help you develop better coordination and things such as that. Balance, coordination, timing, form. Okay? More focused on the balance and the coordination. All right? So, they're fun. They help you and challenge you to develop better balance and coordination. Finally, we teach jump kicks because when you throw a jump roundhouse kick versus a roundhouse kick, when you jump in the air and have all your body weight in the air, you're going to hit with way more power. Jump kicks are more powerful. A jump roundhouse kick is more powerful than what I just did, the roundhouse kick. Okay? So, why do we teach jump kicks? They're fun. Why do we teach jump kicks? Challenge you with balance and coordination. Why do we teach jump kicks? Because they're more powerful. Okay? All right. When you throw a jump kick, okay, we're going to kick the bully right in the belly, all right? But we're going to launch ourselves in the air when we kick. Okay, we're going to be kicking when all of our body weight is flying through the air, okay? So now, pause this video and go grab a pillow. Go grab a pillow, okay, or something you can jump over. Okay? I want you to go get a pillow. I'm going to use one of these karate bags. Alright? Alright, so here's the deal. Jump kicking. Whatever leg is closest, in this case, to the black bag is the kicking leg. This is the kicking leg. My opposite leg gets me up and over. Kicking leg, the leg closest to the black bag, or the leg closest to your pillow, or if you're jumping over your brother or sister, okay? Just watch. Okay? Now, both feet start behind the black bag. When I am finished, when you are finished, both feet land in front of the bag. Let me say that again. Both feet start behind the pillow or whatever you're jumping over. When you are finished with the kick, you need both feet in front of the bag, in front of the pillow, in front of your brother or sister. So, you ready? Jump kick, jump roundhouse kick. It's the powerful move. Right in the belly. You ready? We're shooting for 5. 1. Good. Let's do it. Kicking leg is close to the black bag. Kicking leg is close to the pillow. 2. And again. You ready? Kicking leg close to the black bag. 3. And again. You ready? 4. 1 more. You ready? 5. Awesome job. Let's go ahead and use the opposite leg. Now, I'm going to use the opposite leg. If you don't feel comfortable kicking with your opposite leg, stick with the same leg. But if you want to be challenged a little bit more, let's kick with the opposite leg. Jump roundhouse kick, 5 kicks. You're hitting them in the belly. We're not trying to hit them in the head. We're jumping to get power. We're jumping to get power. Okay? We're not jumping so we can kick real high. Okay? You ready? Kicking leg, opposite leg. Kicking leg is closest to the black bag. Kicking leg is closest to whatever you have in front of you. And 5 jump kicks. 1. And again. You ready? And 2. Good. Let's do this. You got this, kiddos. You ready? 3. You ready? 2 more. 4. 1 more. And guard is up. Looking towards the target. You're going to hit him in his belly. You're going to jump in the air so you get more power. 5. Good for you. All right, now, you may be able to jump so high you hit your head on the ceiling, okay? People my age can't jump as high as they once could when they were 20 or 30. So when you throw this jump kick, go ahead and see how high you can kick. But remember, we don't jump so that we can kick and aim for the head. That's actually dangerous, because if you aim for the head with a jump kick, the bully could grab your leg. We jump so you get more blank. What's the answer? We jump so that you get more power. Good for you. All right, now, roundhouse kick, complete, check. Jump roundhouse kick, complete, check. I believe we still are on page 28. We're on page 28 of your manual if you're following along. Now we're going to do the combination of 2 kicks. Front kick, roundhouse kick combination. Front kick, roundhouse kick combination. Now, let me point something out about the front kick. If the bully is in front of you, act like I'm the bully. You're right here. If you kick with the instep part of the foot, you throw the kick in between the legs. Okay? Let me say that again. You're right here. I'm the bully. You can kick in between the legs. If with the instep part of your foot, where your shoelaces or your Velcro straps are. If the bully is bent forward, you can kick with the instep part of the foot. Okay? So, if the bully's feet are separated, you're in front of him, he's in front of you, you can use the instep part of the foot in between his legs. Your toes are pointed down. If the bully is bent forward, you can use the instep part of your foot. Here's the catch. If you throw a front kick above the waist when he's standing upright, like I am right now, if you throw a front kick above the waist, you must use the ball of your foot. You must use the ball of your foot. You cannot hit with the instep part. If you try to hit with the instep part of the foot when he's standing upright, if you try to hit with the instep part of the foot above the waist, you're going to hurt your toes. You have to use the ball of the foot. Now, the advantage of using the ball of the foot is you're going to get a heck of a lot more power than when you kick with the instep part of your foot. So, it's a front kick, roundhouse kick combination. Picture the bully to the side of you. You're going to drive him back with that front kick. You're going to drive him back. So, I'm in my guard stance. My back leg is the front kicking leg. And then I advance to my soft bow. Now, I'm going to throw the left leg, roundhouse kick. So it's right leg front kick, ball of the foot, and then it's left leg roundhouse kick with the instep. This is an offensive strategy. You are driving the bully back. These are power kicks. Here's kind of the cool thing. Off the back leg, you get power. Now, what was once my lead leg, my left leg, what was once my lead leg just became my rear leg, which means I'm going to get more power. So let's do it. Front kick, roundhouse kick, combination. You're in your guard stance. Question, what part of the foot do you use when you kick above the waist when he's standing upright? Exactly, the ball of the foot. You must use the ball of the foot. What's the advantage of ball of the foot kicking? You penetrate the target more. So you ready? Front kick. Soft bow. Back knees bent, back heels up off the floor. Roundhouse. There's one. Let's do it again. You ready? Front kick. Ball of the foot. Roundhouse. Good. There's two. You ready? Combination. Power moves. Front kick. Above the waist. Ball of the foot. Roundhouse kick. There's three. Two more. Front kick, roundhouse kick combination. Hang in there. Stay focused. You ready? Front kick. Ball of the foot. Roundhouse. Instep. You're doing well. Let's go. One more combo. You ready? Bullies to the side of you. You're going to hit him in his ribs. Front kick. Ball of the foot. Roundhouse kick. Instep. Good for you. All right. We're going to go ahead and throw the combination with the opposite side. Okay? You ready? Take a few seconds. The old man karate instructor needs a few seconds to chill, catch my breath. All right, so you did the front kick with the right leg. Let's switch it. Let's front kick with the left leg. You ready? Point to where the target is. To the side of you, to the side of you, to the side of you. What part of the foot are you going to front kick with? Ball of the foot, okay? 5 combos, you ready? Front kick. Oh boy, I just kicked with the instep part of my foot. I would get my toes crushed. Okay, let's do that again. You did not see that. Ball of the foot, front kick. Okay, you ready? That's gonna have to be edited. Roundhouse kick, good. Unfortunately, we don't edit these videos, so don't tell anyone that Karate Steve hit with the instep part of his foot on the first kick. We're gonna front kick with the ball of the foot. Ball of the foot. What kind of stance am I in? I hope you said I hope you said soft bow. Roundhouse kick. There's 2. All right, you ready? We're on number 3. All right, ball of the foot in his ribs. Advance to your soft bow. When your knees are bent, when that back heel, in this case my right heel is up off the floor, this is called a soft bow. Roundhouse kick, good. 2 left. You ready? Go at a speed you're comfortable with. Target's over here to the side. Ball of the foot front kick in his ribs. You drive him back. Boom, and then you throw the roundhouse kick. Now I'm saying throw the roundhouse kick to his belly, okay? Great, it's a good target. You can throw the roundhouse kick to the front of his legs or to the back of his legs. Another good target, okay? You ready? Last combo. And front kick, advance to your soft bow, roundhouse kick, and relax. Awesome job. So I think we should stop it right there today. We did the roundhouse kick, the front kick roundhouse kick, and the jump roundhouse kick. We left out the 2 headlocks, okay? Remember, we don't throw jump kicks so that we can kick head level. Traditionally, that's why a lot of traditionalists throw jump kicks, so you kick real high. We throw jump kicks because kids like them, they're fun, okay? Number 2, we throw jump kicks because if you really practice those jump kicks and really work on your form and your technique, you're gonna develop better balance. You're gonna develop better coordination, okay? And then 3, okay, perhaps the most important reason we throw jump kicks, they get more power. When you throw a jump kick, be it a jump front kick, a jump spinning back kick, or a jump roundhouse kick, you simply get more power, okay? So, practice your roundhouse kicks, guard stance roundhouse kick, front kick roundhouse kick, jump roundhouse kick. Next week we'll work on headlocks. You're doing a great job. Wednesdays, workout Wednesdays with Coach Sam, and you're gonna sweat, okay? You're gonna get stronger muscles, upper body muscles, leg muscles. Keep it up the good work. We'll see you next week, everyone.